Hey guys, Atreyu is back, and in today's video I'm going to be talking about how I overcame my lock quest, or for you guys, lock journey crisis. Let's get to it. Atreyu is back, yeah. Atreyu is back, yeah. Atreyu is back, yeah. Atreyu. Alright, so as I said, in today's video I'm going to be talking about how I made it through, how I circumvented the recent crisis that I had with my locks. But before we get into today's video, I want to ask you guys to take a moment to hit the like button. And if you are not already subscribed, please hit the subscribe button so that you can be notified whenever I upload a video. Alright, well, let's talk about the obvious. I finally got that retwist done. I actually just did it today. But before I show you the views, let me go back a little bit and talk about what happened. So last month at my 5x6, the plan was to do a retwist, because this year I wanted to see what it would feel like to retwist only twice a year. The previous year I retwisted only once that year. The plan was for this year to retwist twice, and then next year to retwist 3 times. And then between those 3 frequencies, decide which one was the best fit for me and my lifestyle. Well, that 5x6 came, and a brother could not get himself to do the retwist. I felt really unmotivated. I felt overwhelmed. It seemed like a very daunting task when I looked at my scalp or tried to look at my scalp and couldn't see my scalp, and just the myriad of marriages that had occurred despite my attempts to separate, to prevent that from happening. It didn't matter, and I really just could not get myself to do it. And I was left feeling a little down about it, because I had told you guys that I was going to come with a fresh retwist, and I didn't deliver. And I like to be a man of my word. So at that point I was just kind of toying with the idea of just freeforming. It's like, okay, well, I have the length, so why am I continuing to retwist? Might as well just freeform. So I thought about that and asked you guys what you thought, and I want to thank you all for just hitting up that comment section, giving your thoughts, and just giving me things to think about. It really helped me figure out what was what was really going on in my head and how I wanted to proceed. So after further contemplation, I decided that I was going to try to retwist at some later date. I didn't want to just completely forego maintenance, because that would make me feel like I was giving up, and I like to see things through. If I had never said that I was going to retwist and I decided to freeform, that would be one thing. But because I said I was going to do it and I wasn't able to get myself to do it, that really bothered me. So I waited, and I picked a day where I was feeling like, okay, I can do this. And I tried, and once again, I could not get myself to finish the retwist. I made it to the second row in the back, and I was like, okay, maybe it's still too soon. So I waited a little bit longer till today, and I was finally able to get the retwist done. Now, before the 3rd attempt, I did devise a strategy. I said, okay, why does this retwist seem so daunting? It's because of all the marriages, and it's just so much here. So let's go back to basics. Let's use clips, because clips will help to keep order in that chaos, right? So with this retwist that I recently did, I used clips. I really went back to the basics, and that helped just my perspective. You know, I felt like I was able to keep things under control, and there was a process, it was a systematic process, and I could see very clearly the progress that I was making as I made my way further and further forward. It was really great. So without a doubt, the clips were clutch. And I think from here on out, when it's been months and months and months since I've done a retwist, I'm going to always use the clips because they really help just my state of mind when trying to separate and reestablish parts. If I'm retwisting every 2 months, I can use the cinnamon bun method, but when it's chaos like it was, I really need to rely on the clips just to help keep things in order. So that's definitely a takeaway for me. With this retwist, I was definitely very careful to take my time and to really establish the parts really well. You know, normally when I retwist, and especially when I was retwisting every 2 months, I wasn't super picky about parts and stuff. And I'm still not crazy picky, right? But I'm like, dude, you haven't done this in like almost 7 months. Like, just take your time. It's gonna be okay. You don't need to like rush, right? So I did take my time. And one of you guys mentioned how you actually enjoy retwists. And so I remember actually enjoying doing retwists, you know? Albeit I didn't experience any joy the past 2 attempts, but this time I actually started to enjoy it again. I was like, okay, I think we're back. So thank you for saying that in the comment, and yeah, I was able to relate today. So that was great. So yeah, this was really an unexpected turn of events, right? I didn't expect to have like a lock crisis after 5.5 years of having locks. And it just goes to show that you've never completely mastered anything, you know? Things always happen. There are always things to wonder about and to try to figure out. And this was definitely a good lesson for me. While I don't rack my brain wondering about what to retwist with and if my locks are gonna thicken up or grow, I do still have my 5+ year type of lock problems or issues that I need to address. That's just how it is. It's always something. But I'm happy that I addressed this problem like I have all the other problems that I've had over the course of my lock quest. And I'm happy that I was able to show you guys, and hopefully this will serve as some inspiration for you when you encounter your respective lock journey issues. So that being said, let's look at the locks. Here's the top view. Alright, so these are my locks with a fresh retwist. I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like the top is so much fuller than it ever has been. So I was definitely pleased to see that. And yeah, they're all doing well. I kept my word to you guys and to myself, and yeah, all is gravy. As always, please learn to love unconditionally, because loving with conditions conditions the heart to not really love at all. So Atreyu.